My name's William Kitchens. I go by Willy. This is actually a reality show called Riding with Willy. I was interviewing you, and with your permission, I'd like to share your story about your trip to Paris with my viewers.
Sure.
That's okay?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you. How was your flight today, Miss
I feel
Cheri with a C?
yes.
Cheri
Been on
with a
an
C.
airplane for a long, long time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Delays or?
No, my family came from Paris, and then I landed in Philly, and then came here.
Wow.
Literally
Came
spent
from
the entire-
Paris.
Yes.
How was that? Was that exciting?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was the first time away with the whole family, so
So this is welcome home, or
this is work now.
this is work? Okay,
Yes.
you have an event going on. So straight from, well, you must be having some
I don't even know.
jet lag.
Yeah, I'm oddly awake.
Well, welcome to Nashville. I'm going to guess you've been here before.
It's the third time.
Okay. Well, tell me about Paris.
It was. The bathrooms are spectacularly clean compared to American airports. That's what was my feedback. But
You're talking about in the airport.
yeah, in the airport.
Charles De Gaulle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, the food was spectacular. I think I spent more time sitting and eating than like half the day was sitting and eating. 2 hours minimum. So it took a little bit of time to get used to that.
So a meal is it's treated in several courses over a certain period, or
It was just, lunch was an hour and a half. Breakfast was an hour and a half. Lunch was usually 2 hours, and I think most dinners were like 3. And it was just the pace that they eat, and talk, and sit. No one's in a rush to get you out of the restaurant.
nice. And there's a stereotype that Americans don't feel welcome in Paris, that the servers and the people can be rude. Did you find that to be true or false?
No, not at all. Probably because we tried to speak as much as we could, which is very little. But my daughter speaks a little bit more, so she did a lot of the ordering.
So they respect the attempt.
Yeah, they respect the attempt.
Wonderful.
And I think they know that the games are coming soon, so they have to step it up a little bit. I think the oddest thing was the no tip, because they get full wage.
So there's no tipping
There's no tip
in Paris, or just France, or in general, or
everywhere. We went to Normandy,
okay.
and the guy was surprised that we handed him a tip at the end of the tour. We're like, my husband said, "This is customary in our, when we have really like something, here's a tip." And he was extremely thankful, but they don't expect it. So,
What was the best meal you had there?
it was at Lulu's, which is actually near the Louvre. So, it was a cafe right outside of the Louvre. And it was just a pasta dish, but the guy was incredible, the server.
So certainly a place you want to go back to.
Yeah.
Nice. How much time did you spend there?
My husband and I were there for 7 days. My one daughter, it was their birthday, so my one daughter came home with us today. She's only there for 5 days. And the other one is actually in London now with her grandmother.
And in Normandy, did you get a chance to visit the memorial?
Yeah, my husband's is a military vet, so we did a private tour with a company that the woman is actually from our area in Maryland. So, I knew a friend that had gone on that tour, so we did the same. We did a very similar tour. We just didn't spend the night in Bayou. So we just did the tour. The guy was a ex-military and ex-police for the for France, and so he knew everything, and him and my husband hit it off, and he was very engaging, and so we spent the whole day out there.
I can't imagine. Must be kind of emotional too.
Yeah.
To actually see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Spectacular.
So I'm assuming you've never been.
I have not, but I'm thinking about your name now, and it that's sort of a French spelling, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So is that coincidental?
No, I mean,
Or-
my mom.
Yeah.
I was born in Germany, but because my dad was military.
Military.
But she knew it means deer. Because Cher is love and Cheri is deer, so my dear. But she had no connection to France whatsoever.
Well, that's still nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a nice coincidence.
I only had one person call to do one Cheri to me, so.
You said Maryland. Is your husband naval?
No, he was Army.
Army. Okay.
Yeah. He's been retired for some time.
Well, thank you for his service. Yeah, we love our visitors to Nashville.
Yeah.
We always get interesting stories.
I'm
What?
sure there's been some very interesting stories.
Several. And my name's William Kitchens. I go by Willy. This is actually a reality show called Ridin with Willy. I was interviewing you, and with your permission, I'd like to share your story about your trip to Paris with my viewers.
Sure.
That's okay?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you. I was very excited when you started talking about your trip, hoping you would give me permission. So, anything else spectacular about the trip that you remember that was memorable? I mean, seeing the Eiffel Tower for the first time? Or is it really the City of Lights?
It is the City of Lights. And it was just great just being able to see all the architecture. That was private. Yep.
Did you have time to visit any of the museums?
We went to the Louvre,
Yeah.
and then two others I can't necessarily name what they were. And then we went up to the Basilica as well. And spent at the Art District. We spent a lot of time up there. And then walked our way down from the Basilica through the town.
Did you book a tour or did you just wing it?
We just winged that way.
Yeah, that's a nice one. We'll have to be on
My
a
daughter
schedule.
Pretty much planned the whole trip. Minus Normandy.
Well, thank you for sharing.